I've got no ideological problem with the mask or scientific, and I'm happy to wear one. My auntie's friend made me some lovely ones, and I wear them to Tesco, and that's fine. I'm happy to do that. But my thought about what is the worst that could happen is the economy, because just from a practical, very selfish point of view, I'm not going to go to John Lewis for 2 hours to spend a few £100 when I'm wearing a mask. It's not comfortable. It will ruin my experience. So from a practical point of view, the worst thing that could happen... Could you do it
online?
That's the thing. I don't want to do it online. I'm not an advocate for John Lewis specifically, but 10 shops are already closing over the country, which really does affect the high street.
But they haven't been open. They're not closing because people are staying away because they feel a bit weird about masks. They're closing because they haven't been open.
Yeah, but
and now they are open, and you've got an opportunity to help them, and you're turning down that opportunity because masks make you feel uncomfortable.
I did say, I'm being practical. I'm saying quite selfishly, I would not be able to go into John Lewis for 2 hours with a mask on. It would not be that pleasurable.
Well, could you go in for? Why don't you go in 6 times for 20 minutes?
Yes, well, I like to look at the things and I like to browse, so I've got no...
All right, go in 4 times for half an hour then. I mean, if you care about the economy that much, surely you should be at the front of the queue to get into the shops.
I just don't think that's practical, but I agree with the
what's impractical about that? Here's a shop, here's a door, you want to put some money in the till, walk through the door, put on your mask, do some shopping.
Because I don't think it aligns with normal people's shopping behaviour, so I'm just trying to answer the question.
Well, no, you have noticed that these are not normal times.
Yeah, but you're saying what's the worst could happen, so
But the worst that could happen is that you prioritise temporary discomfort over economic collapse.
I'm not going to practically, and I don't think many people will go into John Lewis for a few hours with a mask on because it's sweating uncomfortable, or other large department stores.
Okay, well, it's on the list, sweat and discomfort.
Okay.
As opposed to pretty much every scientific advisor in the country saying this will help keep people alive.
Of course, yeah, and I would, and if I did.
So that's on one
Lewis,
side of the scales.
I would wear it. So I'm totally with you on the fact that people should be wearing them.
Have you tried it? Because I had one on for an hour this morning, and after 5 minutes, you stopped noticing.
I went to Tesco the other day, and I was in there, unfortunately, for more than 20 minutes, and I didn't like it. I was sweaty and horrible. I was pleased to wear it. Of course, I will wear it, but it isn't pleasant.
Let's not fall out. You're not making a great deal of sense.
I think I'm answering your question. What's the worst that could happen? And
you won't go. The worst that can happen is that you won't go to John Lewis.
The worst that can happen is that a lot of people won't go to John Lewis, and that they will suffer even more, as will other shops, and the economy could be damaged. That's the only possible reason I can find for not.
Well, yeah, but you're not just speculating on other people's conduct. You're describing your own. I would say, if you're that worried about John Lewis. Also, if you work there, and I have a long family history of working in department stores, the people that work there might have some sort of right to protection, but your discomfort is on the list.